Right, the lady sitting there, please. Yeah.
While we want to, I also want to say that while certainly I want to go to the depth of who did it and also how it happened, yes, whether it was a pistol shot or banging her head somewhere, I would like to know how she died unfortunately and who did it, but I will not like anyone to start going on a wild goose chase and also creating a political disturbance again in the vitiated environment that already exists in Pakistan.
Suhasini Haider of CNN IBN, given that you were saying that you'd like to get to the bottom of it, would you say you are satisfied with the way the government's investigation has gone so far, given the conflicting versions we have heard, given the fact that the evidence on the scene was destroyed shortly after? Is your decision to call in Scotland Yard an indication that you're not satisfied as well?
Well, I'm not fully satisfied, yes, I'll agree, I'll accept that. And if you think about the cleaning of the area, yes, again, I am not satisfied. Why did they do that? I mean, unnecessary. It shouldn't have been done. But if you are meaning that they did it by design to hide evidence, no. It is just inefficiency, I would say. Inefficiency on the part of these people who think that the things have to be cleared and the road has to be cleared and traffic has to go through. But certainly I'm sure that they didn't do it with an intention of hiding some secrets or that the intelligence agencies were organized and they had instructed them to hide the secrets. No, I don't believe that. So in short, yes, indeed there were conflicting reports, but all that I would like to say is that yes, I always believe don't give anything which is, one shouldn't give a statement which is 100% final, and that is the flaw that we suffer from, I would say. I mean, now after in these few days, we are getting new photo clips. If you see the original film that was shown by the Interior Ministry, there were so many people standing with mobile telephones and taking photographs. Now all these photographs, many of these photographs are coming, fresh photographs. So therefore, from the various angles of this man, I have seen now his face also. Because previously, the film that I saw, frankly, was from the side where his face was not visible. Only a hand and a gun was visible. Now I see from the other side where the face is visible. And then so many new evidence coming in through various sources that therefore I thought we need to have more expertise, maybe forensic expertise, maybe technical expertise, maybe which our people don't have. I don't even know what they have and what they don't have. So I thought maybe Scotland Yard would be more helpful.
Right. Yeah, gentleman with the black suit, second last one. Yeah.
Thank you. Ned Colt with NBC. You mentioned that there were 4 mobile escorts last Thursday, 30 people always with her. And yet you must say that there had to have been a lapse in security on the government's part. Would you acknowledge that? And what are you doing to ensure that other key political leaders in this country survive the
lapse was not on the government side. The government provided, I said, she wanted an SP of her choice by name, take him. He's in charge. Who do you think should be blamed? If I'm in charge of our security, who is to blame? Would you still blame the Inspector General of Police sitting in Islamabad or me who is in charge? By demand, my name has been given, I am in charge of our security. So who is to blame? So this SP was in charge. Now, I'm not blaming him by any chance, but certainly there is a man in charge who is nominated by her. Now, where were those 30 people? Where were those 1,000 policemen? Yes, indeed. But I would like to say that this is also the responsibility of the leadership, not only hers, but the others around her, to stop their people from coming around. Their own people who want to come and swarm around by the hundreds and by the thousands. If they want to come and swarm around, who should stop them? I can assure you that if the police or the law enforcement agencies had started doing something, these very leaders would have got hold of those law enforcement agencies. Because they would have needed to, I gave you the example of that yellow tape. They don't stop like that here. They will break a wall and then they'll jump across the wall, they'll jump across barricades, they'll jump across barbed wires. So if the police is ordered to stop them, they will have to charge them and beat them up, or maybe fire in the air or tear gas and everything. So that wasn't suitable, that is not suitable to any political leader. So this is exactly what happened there. So these people, whoever were, I don't even know what happened exactly, but I presume these people swarmed around her, and that is what exactly happened, and the police cannot be blamed for that. And then secondly, who is to blame for her coming out of the vehicle and standing outside? Who is to blame? The law enforcement agencies? The others were sitting inside and they were secure. The blast took place on the left, from the left, and Amin Fahim was sitting on the left. He is perfectly fine. So who is to blame for that? So please, let's not cast undue aspersion. Now you're talking of the other political leaders. Well, yes, we know that there are people who are under threat. We know there are people who want to disrupt the democratic process. They want to disrupt the government here in Pakistan. They want to destabilize by design. And we know that. So we are living in this environment. So everyone, whoever is under threat, has been told that they are under threat. What more can you do? And then the intelligence agencies are active in tracking these people down. Let me tell you that we have tracked people down in Sargora and Mia Valley. And we have tracked them down and we have recovered many kgs of explosives. We have recovered suicide belts. So all this, obviously, when you are tracking people down, people don't say these things because there are clues which lead on to more of them. I'm telling this gathering that this has been done. Now, either you stop the politicking, okay, we will not have elections, are you okay with that? But I think that election is the answer. Let an elected government come in place and let them handle this crisis as a nation. And that is what exactly I've been saying, that this is the greatest threat to Pakistan's being. And we have to have political reconciliation to fight this menace together. And if we stand divided today, there are some people threatening or some people blaming government for doing all this. Tomorrow, maybe there is another government. Then we are going to start, I can assure you this situation will remain. Are we going to start blaming that government also for doing for complicity in everything? No sir, nobody, there is no complicity. There is an environment we have to face, and the best way of facing it, let's unite, political reconciliation, and defeat these terrorists. And that is where we expect support and understanding from the media. May I talk to the media now, and especially the Western media. I am interacting with you because I read and I know what you people are writing, what is being written everywhere. And I don't believe whatever you write, most of the time, these days. Because I don't think anyone who is writing either doesn't know or is by some design distorting. I don't know which one. But I, on many occasions, on most occasions, let me say this publicly to all of you. On many of the articles, or I can even say most of the articles being written on this subject, I don't agree. And that is not the reality.
Can you assure the current situation will take 2 months, next 2 months to improve, or how to prevent terrorists from using current crisis to do more suicide blast? Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the gentleman, sorry, I don't know your name, is from China. Now, if you